Imagine spending thousands on repairs that could have been avoided with something as simple as a $10 part or a 5-minute check. Every day, drivers are losing money, not because their car is broken, but because they didn't know the trick to keep it from breaking in the first place. Today, we're revealing 13 car tricks that smart drivers are using right now in 2025 to avoid surprise breakdowns and save thousands in repairs. And once you hear number 4, you'll never skip it again. Let's start with something most people forget until it's too late. Trick number 13. WD-40, your $6 shield against rust and seized parts. People think WD-40 is just for squeaky hinges, but in your car, it's a secret weapon. Spray it lightly on battery terminals, hood latches, or exposed bolts, and you prevent the kind of rust and corrosion that mechanics love to charge for. Ever had a mechanic tell you your brake caliper bolts are frozen and need replacing? That's a $300 plus job, all because of corrosion. A quick spritz of WD-40 twice a year keeps parts moving, seals out moisture, and stops rust before it starts. It's $6 that can save you thousands in seized or corroded hardware down the road. Trick number 12, the $8 sunshade that saves your dashboard and your electronics. It's hot out. You park your car, and within 20 minutes, the cabin temperature can shoot past 130 degrees. But here's what people don't realize. Intense heat doesn't just fade your seats, it slowly cooks your dashboard sensors, backup camera wiring, and touch screens. Replacing a cracked infotainment screen? That's a $1,200 job at the dealership. But a simple, reflective sunshade? Under $10. Use it every time you park, especially in summer. And you're not just protecting your dash, you're saving your electronics from early death. Trick number 11. The transmission saver you've never heard of. Most people think transmission fluid only needs to be changed when there's a problem. Big mistake. By the time your gears are grinding, it's already too late. The real trick? Change your transmission fluid every 40,000 to 50,000 miles, even if the manual says you can wait longer. Mechanics call this cheap insurance because it prevents $3,000 plus rebuilds down the road. Do it early and your transmission will outlast your loan. Trick number 10, the $30 scanner that outsmarts the dealership. Here's a secret mechanics won't always tell you. Most check engine lights are triggered by simple issues you could diagnose at home. A $30 OBD2 scanner plugs into your dash, connects to your phone, and instantly tells you what's wrong. Could be a loose gas cap, could be a bad sensor. Either way, you avoid the $150 diagnostic fee and stop getting overcharged for parts you don't need. In 2025, every driver should own one. Trick number 9. Clean your battery terminals before they cost you $700. Ever turn the key and get nothing? No clicks, no lights, just silence. 9 times out of 10, it's corrosion on your battery terminal. That fuzzy blue-green stuff cuts power and kills connections. And it doesn't just leave you stranded. It forces people to replace perfectly good batteries, starters, and alternators. One woman we spoke to spent nearly $800 chasing the problem. A $5 wire brush and 5 minutes of your time, problem solved before it ever starts. Surprised yet? Don't blink. The biggest money savers are still coming. Smash that like, hit subscribe, and stay ahead of the breakdown. Trick number 8. Never use cheap wiper fluid. Here's why. Those dollar store bottles might seem like a deal, but many contain high levels of alcohol and zero anti-corrosive additives. Over time, they dry out your hoses and eat through your washer pump, especially in colder climates. One pump failure? That's a $200 job plus labor. Spend a few dollars more on OEM-approved fluid with proper winter protection, and you'll never have to deal with cracked lines or dead sprayers in the middle of a snowstorm. Trick number 7. Rotate your tires every 5,000 miles, not when they tell you to. Dealerships often push this service to 10,000 or even 12,000 miles. But here's the truth. Rotating your tires more frequently doesn't just extend tread life. It protects your suspension. Uneven wear throws off alignment, strains ball joints, and adds stress to your shocks. Catch it early and you avoid $2,000 in suspension repairs. Stick to 5,000 miles. Tie it to your oil change. Easy win. Big payoff. The next trick is the one almost nobody does, but mechanics swear by it. Trick number 6. Flush your brake fluid every 2 years, even if your brakes feel fine. Most drivers don't think about their brake fluid. It's invisible, it doesn't squeak, and it rarely gets checked. But here's the truth. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, and that moisture leads to internal corrosion, not just in the lines, but inside your ABS system. Once that happens, you're looking at a $1,500 repair minimum, all for something that could have been avoided with a $100 flush every couple years. It's like brushing your teeth. Skip it long enough and you'll pay for it. Trick number 5, change your cabin air filter. Not for you, for your car. This one surprises people. The cabin air filter isn't just about clean air for you. When it gets clogged, which it does faster than you'd think, your HVAC system has to work harder. That extra load strains the blower motor and increases wear on sensors and ducts. Replace it once a year and you avoid a $600 plus blower repair. Not to mention, you'll breathe better while you're at it. Trick number 4, don't let your fuel tank go below 1/4 full ever. Think of your fuel pump like a tiny electric motor, cooled by the gasoline around it. When you're running on empty, the pump isn't cooled properly and it starts overheating. Do this often enough, and that $900 pump fails years before it should. Keep your tank at least 1/4 full at all times. It's one of the easiest ways to extend the life of a part you never want to replace. Trick number 3, watch how your car starts. It's telling you something. Here's one most people overlook. If your engine takes even a second longer to crank than usual, it's a sign. Could be your battery, starter, or spark plugs beginning to wear out. Ignoring it? That's what leads to getting stranded in a grocery store parking lot. Mechanics say that soft starts are one of the first warnings your car gives you, if you listen. Catching it early could save you a $1,200 tow and repair combo. Trick number 2, say no to touchless car washes in winter. They seem convenient, quick, cheap, but here's the hidden cost. Touchless car washes often use harsh chemicals that eat away at your clear coat and seals. In winter, this accelerates rust, especially under your car. A small amount of undercarriage rust can turn into a frame issue faster than you think, especially in salt-heavy states. The trick? Choose brush-style washes with underbody sprays and always apply wax afterward. Spend $10 now or $3,000 later on rust repairs. And finally, trick number 1, get your alignment checked. Even if you didn't hit a curb, alignment isn't just about keeping your steering wheel straight. A car that's even slightly out of alignment wears out tires faster, increases fuel consumption, and puts stress on your suspension. The thing is, misalignment happens gradually. Potholes, road joints, speed bumps, they all add up. If you wait until you feel it, it's already costing you. Checking it once a year, especially after winter, is one of the most underrated ways to avoid premature wear. And that brings us to the final, and maybe most important, point. Owning a car in 2025 isn't cheap. Parts are more expensive, labor takes longer, and one breakdown can wreck your week and your wallet. But with the right habits, you flip the script. You drive longer, spend less, and avoid getting played by the system. You don't need to be a mechanic to make your car last longer. You just need to stop thinking like everyone else. Because while most people wait until something breaks to take action, smart drivers are using these simple tricks to prevent problems before they ever show up. Think about it. You wouldn't wait for your roof to cave in before checking for leaks, right? Your car deserves the same mindset. These 12 tricks don't just save you money. They protect your freedom, your time, and your peace of mind. When your car starts every morning without hesitation, when your dashboard stays clean, your engine stays cool, and your wheels stay aligned. That's not luck, that's you taking control. And here's the best part. Most of these habits cost less than a tank of gas. But the people who don't do them, they're the ones stuck on the side of the road or standing in line at the service desk wondering how they'll cover a $3,000 repair. So if you've ever felt like car problems come out of nowhere, now you know. They don't. They build up slowly, silently, until they hit all at once, unless you stop them first. And now you know how. If this video helped you think differently about your car, do someone else a favor. Send this to a friend who just bought a new car, or to a family member on a fixed income. One conversation could literally save them thousands. And hey, I want to hear from you. Which of these tricks do you already use? Which one surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. I read every one of them. And if you want more smart car tips, not hype, not clickbait, just real advice, hit that subscribe button. More videos are coming that show you which vehicles actually last 200,000 miles and which ones don't even make it to 5,000. Until then, drive safe, drive smart, and never stop learning.